We live?
We live.
All right. Welcome to another episode of the Melanated Madness show. I am your host, Ardell, along with two of beautiful women known to men. Is beautifulest the word? I'm going to go with that. Beautifulest women known to men. We have Hattie and Chante. Ladies, how are you doing this week?
I'm great.
I'm good.
All right. So let's jump into it. What we starting with?
So I was on TikTok, right? Going down a rabbit hole. Just tumbling down a rabbit hole. And I came across a video that was talking about R&B songs. And we love some R&B. Black folks, we love us our R&B, don't we? Well, we was talking about how some of the R&B songs, it's like, nah, this ain't it. But we be vibing to them heavy.
You mean like apart from R. Kelly?
Well, not even on an R. Kelly type of tip. Because that's just the whole can of worms. Okay, like for instance, that song that Beyonce had remade, Before I Let You Go. That's a breakup song.
Oh. Yeah.
They play that shit at weddings.
The Frankie Beverly made
into that shit.
Yep.
That song is a breakup song.
Yeah, you got to read the lyrics. It's damn. I had another song in my head, and then we got into that. I forgot. Yeah, there's a lot of like R&B songs that have like the greatest tempo, but are like the horriblest songs ever.
Yeah, like another one I like, and I used to vibe to this heavy as a little kid. First of all, this is real old school. It's Barbara, this is Shirley.
I was thinking about that one, yeah.
Like,
but
man,
I think everybody, it's no secret what that song is about. People just love
you
to
didn't,
sing.
you didn't know you didn't know that, Chante?
I knew what it was about.
Uh-huh.
But as an adult, listening to what she says when she calls this woman to check her about her man, I was like, did this bitch just say she paid for every piece of food he eats? She put the roof over his head? That car note, she pay it? Bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out how you winning.
All of it.
Meanwhile, Shirley just like on the other end, probably like, girl, what? Because if somebody called my phone to tell me how they paying for everything for their man and I need to leave, first of all, let me tell y'all something. I'm not calling no woman's phone about my man.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
Because is that my man then?
Well, so what are you gonna do? You just gonna let her have it? You gonna let Barbara have it?
Ma'am, first of all, I don't know what the fuck Shorty got going on, but I ain't doing all that. She doing what? That's way too much energy to put into one person.
Listen, man. She's fucking on the investment. You can't have that.
Ma'am, let it go. Let it go.
Listen up. The song Sweet Thing. That's about a mistress, being a mistress.
That one?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's about being a mistress.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a lot about being a mistress. Because Whitney was thinking about being a mistress too.
Wait, what'd you say, Chante? What's the mistress song?
I said Whitney was singing about being a mistress too.
Oh hell yes! I'm saving all my love for you. I love nasty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the R&B women, I think if you're an R&B woman, you definitely may have sung a song or two about being a side chick.
Mm-hmm. Hattie, you ever wrote a song about being a side chick?
No.
people like Hattie. I mean people like Mary J. Blige, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey.
Mary got a mystery song?
Mary, she redid Sweet Thing.
Yeah, she redid Sweet Thing.
All right. That counts. It's a lot of them. I mean, it's not a secret, but when you listen to Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be, that's extremely toxic.
That's, first of all, I want somebody to sweet a little diddle to me. Why don't anybody ever fucking sweet a little diddle to me?
Well, he was breaking up with her because he wanted to run the streets.
Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
The video don't match the song.
Breaking up with
it's
her,
weird.
and then she tried to move on, and then here he come. Now she on a date with somebody else, and here he come, fucking shit up.
In the window. The video do not match the song though. In the video though, my man's in the window. Has it ever, not the window part, because obviously that's dramatic, but has that ever happened to y'all when y'all are on a date and y'all you either see somebody you talk to or somebody come like what's that, the scene in Brown Sugar?
What scene?
Recall Brown Sugar. I've seen it.
What? Wait, recall Brown Sugar? When,
what scene?
When she was in a restaurant with Richard Lawson, and then Taye Diggs came in.
Oh yes.
Oh, you mean because she picked up his phone instead, and he found out where the hell she was gonna be at? That wasn't a coincidence or an accident.
No, but I'm saying not the coincidence part. I'm talking about the actual part of the scene though, not like what led to it. Has that ever happened to y'all when y'all been on a date and you bump into somebody you're either talking to or have talked to, like recently talked to?
Yes, and it wasn't a fucking coincidence either.
Do tell.
It's so ghetto. I hate these stories sometimes because when I look back on shit, I be like, oh, why was I so ghetto? But it wasn't me. I ain't initiated, so whatever. I had went on a date with this Italian guy, and it was my first date or first time ever dating a white boy. And we went out for ice cream. He took me for ice cream. It was very simple. But where we were at, it was kind of like my daughter was with her grandmother for the weekend. And I was like, okay, well, y'all can drop her off to me after my date is done. Meet me over here. It was like a huge shopping plaza or whatever. If you're from Orlando, y'all know the Loop. So I'm in the Loop. I'm at the ice cream place. I had already decided that I really didn't like this guy because of how the date was going. But towards the end of the date, we were, hugging, saying goodbye. And my daughter's cousin was supposed to be dropping her off. I was beefing with my baby daddy at the time. Okay, I was beefing with him. So it was supposed to be the cousin dropping my daughter off. Well, when he found out I was going on a date, which I did not tell him, other people told him, homeboy decided, oh, she on a date? This shit over right now. Pulls up with my daughter in the car to drop my daughter to me while I'm hugging this other man goodbye. It was a hot ghetto mess. He hops out with his wife beater on. Yo, you good? You good? You good? Like, I'm good to give you my daughter? I'm like, if you don't give me my, like.
So did you continue talking to the Italian man after this, since, you on a Bronx Tale or whatnot?
Me and the guy had already hugged and said goodbye, but before we walked off, he was like, "You're good, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And that's when baby daddy was like, "She good? She good? Yeah, she good. She good. I'm good." Doing all that. Yeah. Like,
so after this, did you continue did you continue what you doing with the Italian guy?
Nah, I didn't continue talking to the guy because remember I said the date wasn't going well as is.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I wasn't gonna continue, to me that was a one-time date. I had never any intentions on going on a second date or anything like that. So no chances were ruined or anything like that. But it was just the fact that why you jumping out the car all... And mind you, here's the kicker. My daughter was with his mom that weekend because they all went to baby mama number 3's house because she had just had his son. So this is like, you just had a baby, sir, but you over here worried about me on my date. Why?
Well, peace to that brother and his wife beater.
That's the husband now.
I was about to say that's babe.
I didn't want to ask, but
that's babe.
That's babe. I'm gonna stick beside him.
That's my man.
That's my man.
Oh my gosh. Question, since we talking about songs in their true meaning, is LL Cool J one of the biggest dirty Mackers of all time?
The biggest what?
Dirty Mackers.
What is a dirty Macker?
Okay, yeah. so a person that dirty Max is the person that puts down, like a guy will put down another man to get.
He's a fucking hater.
The draws, yeah, a hater. But
listen, hell yeah, he a hater.
Okay, explain that to me.
Okay, so if you listen to a lot of LL Cool J songs, it's a lot of your man can't do this, or damn,
or your man ain't doing that, or your man can't hit it like me, or your man can't buy you what I could buy you.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn, it wouldn't be like that if you was my girl. Yep.
That's my shit, though. I thought he wrote that song.
My favorite.
You see me?
See, but like somebody brought that to my. One of my favorite LL Cool J songs is "Hey Lover," but "Hey Lover" is
that's a big hating song.
Yeah.
When I listen, when you first listen to it, like as a kid, you listen to it, it's like, all right, this man ain't doing what he's supposed to do for his woman. You know what I'm saying? I feel him. But as I get older, I'm like, hold up, player, you don't know their situation. You just some creep at the gym, just like staring and stuff. Now you
Let me
put
let
this
you
man
know
down.
though, as a woman, LL only got away with that shit because he's LL. Because any nigga that comes to me and be like, "Oh, I could do something better than your man," I'd be like, "Ew."
Yeah, that shit only works in like rap.
Ladies love Cool James.
They do.
Or with like with boys and men singing in the background, you get away with that shit too.
Yeah. But if you was a regular schmegular nigga on the block.
Well, speaking of regular schmegular, so and like men approaching women, have you guys seen that video of the guy waiting outside old girl's house or her apartment? Like her doorbell camera, you can see him in her doorbell camera standing outside of her apartment, right? And he's just standing there. He's not even close up to her door. He's just standing there. Like he's back away from it against the wall. And I guess, a notification, got sent to her. So she responds to it. Like, can I help you? Like, hello. Girl, he comes up to her door, like sticking his tongue out, saying how he lives up under her and he's seen her, a few times. And he's been wanting to ask her out. He even asked if he could eat her pussy.
Wow. On a Ring camera?
Yes. And he wanted her to open the door. Like he wanted her to open the door. And she's like, nah, I'm not home right now. And he's like, oh, well, I'll just leave my number, up under your mat or whatever. So there was like this debate in the comments because some people felt like that was inappropriate and creepy, while others are like, others were arguing that, oh, he, it's hard out here for men. Like this was his way of approaching her. And like, what do you think about that? Do you think that's appropriate? How do you think men should approach women?
Hmm?
How do you think men should approach women? Like, is that
not like that?
Now I'm about to say, not like that. That brother was starving. Hey, listen. So for me personally, right? If I would have seen her, well, I would have said something when I seen her. But if by chance I couldn't, let's say I was driving by or something, I would have left a note, something, something like that. Maybe a note or something like that. Like, hey, I saw you, thought you were cute. Here's my Instagram just in case you want to see how I look, and then here's my number just in case you like what you see, type of thing, right? To go to a woman's door, that's like, because when I see these things, I put myself in like, all right, so what if this happened to like my sister? You know what I mean? Or like a family member. Like to have some random dude just walk up to the ring and like not even like I can understand like if the conversation was different, right? So like if he rung the doorbell and she said something and then he was talking to her through there and they was having funny banter, cute banter, that's cool. But he was like super creepy in her
Yeah,
like
he was.
in her door, like try come open the door, like you know what I'm trying like I played in G League, like he was yeah. I was like, bro, like that's unacceptable. Like, you can't do that.
And
It's
see,
unacceptable.
he had on the wristband. I don't know if a lot of people noticed that, but he had a nightclub wristband on his fucking wrist. So I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, where did you just come from, and how long have you been standing outside of this girl's door? Like,
Was it daytime? Was it nighttime?
It was like in the morning.
Fucking morning.
He just got released from the mental hospital. They are laughing. They give out paper wristbands like the club.
Chante, you gotta see this my man was talking about he played for the G League and he said he just came from the club. Like that was his words. He said, I just came from the club and like you so beautiful to me. Yeah, you so beautiful to me. From the club. Yeah.
I didn't hear him say that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in the apartments acting up. It's another video. Yeah, it's another video. Because I guess he was embarrassed because everybody was like, bro, you creepy. So it's another video where he was like saying that he was trying to get her to open the phone open the door because somebody stole his phone and she was with the dude. So he was going to bum rush the door when she opened it. Like that's like,
he was going to kick her door on a female?
Yeah, he's saying like that's justification for like the craziness he was doing.
That's worse. That's worse.
Right.
Yeah.
That's worse.
And then there's a third video.
There's a third video?
Yeah, it's a third video of him sitting on the stairs. Him sitting on the stairs in the apartment and somebody like asking him questions, like interviewing him or whatever. And then you see like dudes come behind him like, hey, you better leave that girl alone. And keep looking at the camera before I beat your ass. Like, and he was like looking at the camera all nervous and scared and shit. Like, oh shit. So now they got some
on a ring light. On a ring camera.
Yeah, now they got I think I saw some link for some GoFundMe so she can move out of the apartments. Ain't
nobody GoFundMe when I had people stalking me and shit.
Wait, for him or her?
For her. Hey, Chante, you should have had a ring light so you can.
Right, I should have. Matter of fact, I was in my parking lot the other day. That's the new way for niggas to spit game. Listen to this. Listen to this, the new spitting game, okay? So I'm in my car, but I got my car door open. And I'm on the phone, clearly on the phone. And car pulls up next to me, parks in the parking spot next to me. Guy with dreads gets out. And he says, hey, I look up. He goes, can you call my phone? And I'm like, no. No, I'm on the phone. Oh, okay. You can't just call it real quick, 2 seconds. I was like, no. So a couple seconds passed by. He goes, oh, never mind. Thank you anyway. I found my phone. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now, if all you wanted from me was for me to call your phone, right? That should be it. That's done with.
Yeah.
Homeboy walks over to me, stands over me while I'm sitting in my car, and proceeds to have a whole conversation with himself. So I'm like, he introduces himself. I'm like, what? And he's like, what's your name? I'm like, Tay. And he like, okay, I'm here visiting people downstairs right there. I'm like, okay. He's like, well, you got plans tonight or anything? Because, I mean, we downstairs, we going to be cooking and playing cards and smoking and shit. You smoke, right? So I'm looking at him. I'm like, but I'm trying to listen to who I'm talking to on the phone at the same time. And I can't listen to what I'm hearing on the phone, because what I hear on the phone is a bunch of cursing. Who the fuck is that? And I hear him saying stupid shit to me. So I'm like, wait, what is going on? What? What are you asking me? He's like, you got plans tonight? I'm like, yeah, I'm on the phone with my man. Like, what's the problem? She on the phone with her husband. I'm like, okay. But like, oh, okay, no disrespect, but if you change your mind, just come knock on the door. I'm like,
if you change your mind,
right?
blow your head off. Oh Lord. I've done the phone thing.
Game, because I saw another girl post something very similar. Some guy was like, hey, can my phone died and I'm trying to find my girlfriend. Can I call? Can I use your phone?
I'm trying to find my girlfriend.
I was like, okay. He dials his own number and picks up his own phone and was like, oh, my girl just called me. Thank you.
Wow.
Like, nigga, you
that worked. That shit worked, didn't it?
Well, because she was stupid enough to say yeah. Me personally, I would have been like, use my phone now.
First of all, all right, I got a theory. Now, the first dude, that's just lame. But the second one, right, the whole I gotta call my girlfriend thing, it works if the guy's attractive. I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. It works if the guy's cute, because it comes off differently. It don't come off as like, hey, what's up? Can I call my girlfriend? Like, it come off like, yo, what's up? Can I use your phone real quick? I need to call my girl. Right?
She gets like the phone.
Yeah, very like, gives the phone, his phone rings. It's like, oh, all right.
He got to be real fine. He would have to be real fine for that to work.
Let me tell you, I've been, especially growing in my 20s, right? I want to preface this. So sometimes I used to see shit on TV or on social media and then try it. Like, I had a couple of female friends in like college and like outside of college. So when we would all hang out with the fellas or whatnot, they would be like, hey, go like cousins and shit, go try this. Just see if it works. So for us, it wouldn't even be about the getting the girl. It'd just be like to see if this shit really works, right?
It's called practice.
Man, this is different. I'm gonna tell you about the practice. I can tell you about what I learned in practice. This is just being stupid. And they used to give the stupidest stuff to say, and it's like, you got to deliver it. And that's when women have told me numerous amount of times, yo, that shit was corny, but because you cute, I'm gonna let it slide. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's when I was like, oh, okay. So this shit is, if a woman deems you attractive, a lot of shit can slide. Now the practice stuff, that's different, because we used to be out, and especially my cousins are good for this. We used to be out, and they used to be like, hey, ain't the girl right there you said was cute or whatever? And they just walk away. And then the girl looking at you and you looking at the girl, and it's like, oh shit. So that forces you to have a conversation with the woman. That's how I practice. That's how I learned talking to women. So the other part, I'm telling you, there's a lot that attractive people in general can get away with.
I'll call it pretty
privileged. Yeah. So the dude, he was on the right track. He was just goofy about it, and he probably wasn't all that. And he was on the phone. You can't approach. You're not supposed to approach a woman with headphones in, or she's on the phone. That's a no. She's on the phone for a reason.
Where's that rule written at? Because niggas violate that shit all the time. When I used to take public transportation, these niggas had no respect for the headphones.
They used to pull your headphones out?
Well, first of all, you ain't gonna run up on me and pull shit out. But I will get the yes. How you doing today, beautiful?
How you doing today, beautiful? All right, so let me ask y'all this. Let's say y'all somewhere, y'all got your headphones in, and a gentleman is walking down the street or whatever, how would you like him to approach you? Let's say y'all are single. So I don't want to get Chante. I don't want to straighten, don't want all that. If you were single, how would you prefer a man to approach you if you had something like headphones on?
Don't.
How do you agree?
If I want you to approach me, I'll take my headphones out.
Ah, okay. All right. I can go with that. That's cool. I typically don't talk to women with headphones on, or when they're on the phone, or people in general. Like, that's not unless it gotta be some dire emergency. But I don't talk to people when they're on the phone because, yeah, to me that's just like common courtesy, I guess.
It's rude.
Well, yeah, I would think so, but people do it all the time. I see women do that. I mean, I see men do that shit at the gym all the time.
That's not attractive. Yeah, I don't like that. Hattie, how you want to be approached if you got headphones on? You quiet today.
If I had headphones on, I guess don't. Like, I don't know.
Right. You like me, like the
I mean, there's really no really good way to approach somebody if they're, occupied and doing something. You're most likely 9 times out of 10 gonna get a response that's like, do you not see me doing something?
All right, so Chante, you would take the headphones out if you wanted to you would make it inviting to be approached, pretty much.
I guess, yeah, to say, yeah. But you know how, I mean, for me to do that though, you gotta look like, because it's nothing else to base it off of. I don't know your personality. I don't know if you're funny. I don't know if you got money. I don't know none of that. I just know what I see in front of me. So what I see in front of me got to be damn good for me to take my fucking headphones out. I ain't never took my headphones out for nobody.
Well, of course not, because you have who you have.
Before him, I wasn't taking my head. I was the girl who used to be like, when I was younger and guys would be like, oh, come here, shorty. I would be like, meet me halfway, because I'm not turning around to walk all the way back to you.
Meet me halfway. I would meet a woman halfway. I was never the hey yo shorty kind of dude, or like, calling out the color of your shirt or your dresses. That's never been my thing. It's not many times I've seen it work. I've done the Michael Jackson thing though.
What, you moonwalking the bitches?
I mean, if the ground is slippery enough. The walk down. You know what I mean? You know how they walk behind like Mariana be dancing. I ain't dance, but like, when they be dancing
you
behind.
You caught up to her to walk and talk.
Yeah, I've done that.
You know what it is for me? I think I consider myself a subtle beauty. I don't think of myself as an in-your-face beauty. So 9 times out of 10, I gotta walk past you before you realize, oh shit, like, oh, she's cute, or she's pretty, or damn, look at her eyes. Like, I have to walk past you. I can't
and then they run you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that like twice. The rundown thing. It's a risk though, because you can, like, if I'm across the street and I cross especially when I was living in like New York, when you cross the street, like, it's a New York street. You got to cross the street, and then 9 times out of 10, there's some dudes on the stoop. So if that don't go as planned, you about to get roasted down the whole block. It's a risk. It's a big risk. But all right, so since y'all are women, and we've talked about communication in the last episode, what are some of the ways that men should approach women if they're out in public? Let's say no headphones. Let's say we're out in a public setting, people are talking, chatting, and whatnot. What is the way to be approached?
You gotta be creative or different. Or
Did she freeze? Oh damn, Chante. I'm gonna tap the camera. Wait, can we screenshot this?
Oh my goodness.
This is a good picture. Wait, Zoom don't have a screenshot feature, or I gotta just screenshot it. That's funny. She'll come back. So since I mean, I ask you then, what is ways to be approached as a woman, not just on some bah humbug type stuff. Let's talk. Let's say this guy's a good guy, or whatever. Maybe he's a little nervous.
I mean, I feel like as long as you're respectful, you know, in your approach, then it shouldn't be an issue. Like a lot of times, I've like heard or like seen comments from women where it's like, you know, they'll screenshot, you know, something that was sent to them, and you'll read it, and it's like, why would you even say that to her? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's stupidity. It's stupid. And a lot of times you just have guys that will just say off the wall stupid shit. And all you have to do is just be respectful. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay for you to be nervous. That's fine. But just, I don't know. People do some weird shit.
So a man being nervous. Hey, Chante.
Hi guys. Sorry, my internet glitched.
Yeah, we saw.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? Sorry.
No, this is cool. So
wait till you see it.
It's gonna be crazy.
So a man approaching you if he's a little nervous, that's not a turn off for you, Hattie. It's not gonna like turn you away from him.
No, not at all. You can be nervous. There's nothing wrong with being nervous. Why would I why would I be turned off by a human you know, like thing? Like everybody's nervous about something. Just because you're nervous doesn't mean I'm gonna like go in and be ugh. I just feel like as long as you're respectful and you're not on some dumb shit, then I can either be like, thank you, you know, no or yes.
Do you like me? Yes or no? Check yes or no. Or maybe. Like the notes. Wait, what was the little things you used to do like this?
The fortunes?
You used to have to pick the option. That's creative, Chante. So if a man came to you and was like, pick a number.
So G shit that happened to me in the 4th grade. And his name was Christopher, and that was my little boyfriend for 1 week.
That's a typical elementary relationship.
That ended badly. I got heartbroken, y'all.
Damn.
In the 4th grade?
Yeah, my little feelings.
Well, he went to recess instead of hanging out with you?
He just dubbed my shit. Just out of the clear blue, just dubbed my shit. And I was like, what happened? What did I do? And his best friend was like, his mom said he's not allowed to date black girls. And I was like, oh.
Oh, this was a white dude?
Mm-hmm. He was Italian.
Oh, you got to thank for them Italians. Okay.
Right. Some of them look like Puerto Ricans. I can't tell the difference.
You from New York with that Bronx tale shit.
They like chocolate. Let me tell you something.
They do. That was a good movie. They do. They love some chocolate women. I got some Italian friends up there who always asking me for some Floridian girls. They come to visit Miami and shit. I can't introduce them to Chante.
No,
Mm-mm.
I don't need to be introduced to nobody.
But we cooking and shit downstairs. You know, you like to smoke. That's wild.
Yeah, for me, but to be honest, I'm opposite of Hattie. I don't want you to step to me.
What'd you say? You don't.
Ain't nobody hear
You
that.
say
Oh wait, what happened to my side? Y'all can hear me?
you entered the matrix.
No, I'm saying my internet connection is unstable. What is going on with my internet? I just paid my bill.
You in Atlanta, girl?
It's ridiculous.
They probably acting up outside.
No,
Wait, you said you different. Yeah, you said you different from Hattie in what sense?
don't come to me nervous.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Drink, smoke, do whatever you need to do. Breathing exercises to get your nerves in check. Throw up in the bathroom, brush your teeth real quick, come back. I don't know what you need to do to get over that, but don't come to me like that.
Now, do you approach? I would say y'all. Do y'all ever approach men?
I did one time.
Out of your entire plus 30 years of living, you only did it once? Wow, what happened?
He had a really small penis.
So that's it. Hold that thought. But so since he was undersized for your liking, you never tried it again?
No.
You struck out once, and that was it.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'll just let the big dicks find me.
Lord. Had you ever approached a man before?
I have. Probably like 3 times in my lifetime.
See, she did it more than once.
She didn't see what I saw.
Chante.
That's like deformity. Huh?
You said that's.
It was probably worse than what you saw, but yeah.
So, all right. So I did. Speaking of that, I saw this tweet that was talking about. It was a TikTok video, and I need to get more heavily involved in TikTok. So there's a TikTok video, but it was on Twitter, and the caption was when she said, "You're not too big, you're just right," and the guy was in the shower like crying. So the guy was asking, when y'all say that, right? When women say it's the perfect size, does that mean it's small, or does it mean it's just not too big? And is there such thing as too big?
Yes, there's a such thing as too big.
Listen, men want to know. Men want to know these things.
There is a such thing as too big. I've turned people down after seeing it and being like, no.
Really? Like,
that's
not. You trying to fuck up somebody's hymen?
Well, the hymen already is long gone. The hymen is gone.
I'm not T.I. I'm just asking a question because I've seen it. I've seen this multiple times where men don't know the difference. Because a lot of men watch porn, so they assume the bigger the better.
Okay, put it like this. In nature, right? Have you ever seen a Rottweiler fuck a Chihuahua or a Yorkie?
Nah, saw it on a movie once. Can't remember what movie that was. Not in real life though.
Not in real life because they know better. Naturally, they know.
I mean, there are some women who can take it though. But
there are some, and hats off to them. Cause baby, I like my walls. I like to keep my walls intact. Thank you.
So you would turn it down if it's too big. Like y'all about to do the do, he whip it out and bang, you'll be like, I gotta go home. I
seen this one dude, and he was my friend. And one night we were drunk. It was college. Things escalated quickly. Alcohol involved, whatever. Totally consensual though. Like I still was in the right frame of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Until he took his penis out of his boxers and it dropped all the way down to his goddamn kneecap. Then I was like, how do you even walk with that thing? Like how where are you keeping it? It doesn't fit inside your pants. Like where's it go? You know what? No.
That y'all just stayed friends.
Stayed friends. You're not gonna give me no fucking hysterectomy.
So all right. So what is the perfect size?
Not too big, not too small.
It depends on the woman.
Yeah, it's relative.
Some women like small penises. Believe it or not.
Well, you don't, obviously, because.
No, I don't.
So for you guys, what is the right size? Because I know, it makes sense that y'all would say it depends on the woman, because some women can take the big ones. But for y'all,
7 to 10 inches is good for me. Somewhere in between there.
Okay, 7 to 10. Anything under 7 is too small.
It's not too small. It's like I could work with it, but this ain't really what I want. It's like I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat this bowl of cereal, but I really would prefer steak. Why do you asking me questions and I'm giving you it?
I just didn't expect a steak and cereal analogy. But it was good though. I accept that. I accept that very much so. I think that information is very, very good. What say you, Hattie? What is for you?
I don't know what y'all ask me these kind of questions. No comment.
All right, Hattie has
no comment.
No comment.
She plead the fifth.
All right, you can, it's like wild now. You can plead the fifth. Yeah, but that's good though, because dudes need to know this stuff. Because we assume, I don't know why we assume, but we assume these things. So don't ask me why, because I'll ask a question, as y'all can see. But these things, these things are very, very important. Hattie, how are we on time?
We're good.
Okay.
Right. 10 minutes.
We did have a question.
Okay. Yay.
From one of our viewers, right? Let me find it. I'm trying to look through the group chat because I know I sent it.
I feel like
we get in that group chat and it'd be so much shit going on.
And this person messaged us on social media?
Yeah, she hit me up on Instagram.
She messaged you? Look in your DMs.
I found it. Girl, you said look at my DMs?
She messaged you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be scrolling forever.
Right. Right.
Excuse me.
I interact with my friends. What's wrong with y'all? I wasn't saying
your what
kind of way.
And you only got one question?
She said with her fans.
I said my friends. You so Eddie, you get on my nerves.
Fans.
See, I thought you said fans. See, Hattie thought you said fans too.
No, I'm way more humble than this. Dang.
All right. Well.
Anyway.
What is the question?
So the question that we got was, when they don't match your freak, do you teach them or do you move on?
Ooh.
It depends. It depends on the connection. Because if we connect on other levels other than that, then maybe I might have a little patience to teach you. But then again, like if that connection wasn't really there to begin with,
Mhm.
I ain't got time for that. Moving on.
So, so like, all right. So for me, being a freak just really, to me, means like open-minded, right? Because a person could be a freak and they might not even know it. So to answer the question initially is, I'm gonna work with this person as long as they're open-minded to trying new shit. Because if a person hasn't experienced as much as I have, now don't get it mistaken, I ain't training you on all this other shit. Nah, it's just I've done some. Let's say I've done some things, and you're like, oh, I never done that, but I would like to try. Cool, I can teach on that account. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff we can get to. You never licked the gooch before? I could. Hey, you open to doing it? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. All right, then I can talk you through that. But if it's like the beginning shit of freak, it's like, nah, I don't got time. I'm too tired for that shit.
It's too old.
Yeah, that's what I mean when I say time. Too old for that shit. But
yeah,
like I said, if you open minded to some shit, then we can swing it.
Hattie, you gonna plead the fifth on this shit too?
You said what?
You pleading the fifth on this too?
It depends on the connection for me.
Mm-hmm. Because if the connection is off, then why I'm wasting my time anyway? How dare you come to me unprepared? You're supposed to be on a level like freak 1000.
That's how we should put that in the Bible. How dare you come to me unprepared?
Right. You know you ain't got nothing else to offer. You know your vibe is off.
Seeking salvation and vibes. We should write a Bible. We should write the Melanated Bible.
What, Chante? Wait, you gonna love this fucking video when you see it.
It's all over the place, y'all. Don't post it.
No, you just glitched a little bit. That's all.
What it sound like I said?
It's
I
no
just saw
sound.
your mouth open.
Yeah, there's no sound.
This is so. I don't know why my internet is doing this.
Oh man. Oh.
Mm-mm. We should write like a rule book though. Like the melanated
dating
guy on just all the shit we talk about. Because everybody has their little rules. Like, for instance, Chante got her no cry zone. That could be a chapter. You know what I mean? This is the no cry zone by Chante. And then it could be her telling you why she don't like that crying. And then we can do shit like put your son in there and put how she talk. That way it connects to the people. Right here. Love muscle.
So have Chante write some rules out there and put it in a book.
Mm-hmm. People gonna eat it up. Did y'all saw the verses last night?
I did.
Y'all watched the whole thing?
I did.
Yes.
What are y'all thoughts? I had a good time.
I had a good time too. But I really just.
Your man let you down.
I'm petty. I really want to see him go against 50 Cent.
Me too.
Who, Ja
but he's
Rule?
not gonna do that.
Yeah.
50 ain't gonna do it.
Nah, he's
Who-
not.
who-
Got in the comments popping shit. So 50 woke up on his bully this morning.
Who all right, so we all know
He
Ja
always
Rule
wakes
won
up on his
that
bully.
last night.
What happened, Hattie?
I said he always wake up on his bully. But what you say, AB?
Oh.
So yeah, he do. He that's a different
He
dude.
was doing some shit.
So and then he'll hashtag some shit he's promoting. So we know Ja Rule took the cake last night, right? But let's say him and 50 Cent did have a versus. Who wins the versus in your opinion?
50.
You think 50 beats Ja Rule?
Absolutely.
Wow.
I'd have to see it.
50 Cent has more hits than 50. I mean, 50 Cent has more hits than Ja Rule.
Does he?
Ja Rule.
Yes.
I
50
don't
Cent
know,
hit
Chante.
50 Cent hit the Billboard 100 chart at least 40 times, and Ja Rule only hit it like 20 something times. That's not.
But all you need is
facts.
But all you need is 20.
Doesn't matter. He has 4 hits. He has 50. 50 Cent got 40 hits. Ja Rule got 20.
Yeah, but if Ja Rule's 20 hits are better than 50's 20 hits, because Ja Rule got 20 hits, biggest hits like in music. 50 Cent might have had a longer career though.
And we're not even gonna talk about the fact that 50 Cent really just stomped all over Ja Rule's career. He ended that.
Well, he shouldn't have. We shouldn't have let 50 Cent do that, because my bone with 50 Cent is all the shit he was talking about Ja Rule doing, he turned around and did. All the singing, rapping, and all that stuff. He got on Ja Rule for being a singer, rapper, turn around, started singing to everybody with his wired jaw and shit.
He did.
Man.
But
I'm a 50
one thing
fan.
I could say, I'm gonna tell you why Ja Rule was able to, why we didn't fuck with him. At least this is from what people around me in my circle.
Mm-hmm.
Ja Rule came across like a liar.
Mm-hmm.
Ja Rule came across like a liar. And then nobody told him to stop making music.
Well, they had to stop.
Huh?
They had to stop because Irv went to jail.
Who fault is that? That's not 54 either.
You're right. No, I'm just saying.
And that's not our fault either. So it wasn't really us that made Ja Rule not, it's not like 50 Cent bullied us into not liking Ja Rule. I still like Ja Rule just fine.
So if it's not 50's fault, how did he stump on his career?
50 stumped on his career because Ja Rule was not able to bounce back. And it stemmed from how bad 50 Cent dragged that shit out. But I'm not mad at 50 because if somebody tried to take my life, I'm not sure I would be too nice to them either.
Well, yeah, I understand him on that aspect. I think, well, first of all, John had nothing to do with that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's just that he was 50 is one of those people where, a guilty by association. But you're right. I think if Ja Rule would have kept making music, it would have been fine. Because Rick Ross was a liar.
He was.
And nigga bought a Wingstop, bought a Checkers, said a couple times, and
the rest is history.
Yeah. Fat Joe too. Fat Joe, Jada Kiss.
Remember when he had that concert and he bought out all his seats?
Yes, it's petty. He don't stop. I'm like, son, leave that man alone.
He bought the whole that's like it's a few people like that. Like Michael Jackson's like that. Was like that.
Michael Jackson is like that because I think he did some shit to Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
not
Michael Jackson.
Oh, Michael Jackson just put Eminem in his place. That's pretty much what he did.
Didn't he buy the rights to his music?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did that too. That's how he got the Beatles catalog too. Because either Paul McCartney was talking trash about him or took a song from him. And in return, he bought the whole Beatles catalog.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, I'm going to just let my money talk for me. I ain't no gangster.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then that's when all
this the king of pop, so.
Yeah, that's when all the allegations started coming out.
I don't know why Eminem even did what he did, but
white privilege. When you
M used to come at everybody. When are you going? Remember he used to come at like Britney Spears and NSYNC and shit. And it was young kids at the time. I'm like, leave them children alone. Them children ain't bothering you.
He was, to his credit though, he was young too.
Yeah.
He wasn't as old as like they made him seem.
He's a hothead.
Older than them though.
Maybe by
And
like
he
a
was
few
being
years.
a bully because them kids was not bothering him.
He's a little hot head.
He should. I watched that Britney doc. He should have bullied Justin Timberlake. He had that coming.
What Justin did?
What? That's a whole nother. I don't know if we got
playing
enough time.
innocent. Justin Timberlake is not innocent. I love him though.
Not at all. Not at all. He left Janet hanging.
He did.
He's had to apologize to a few people, including Janet and Brittany.
And Brittany.
Yeah, that's what I said, Janet and Brittany.
Yeah.
He be acting like he a little innocent. He need to apologize to his wife.
Whoop!
Just the man in the woods.
Y'all
I will say though,
pass. I ain't never give his ass no pass.
Who, Justin?
Who gave him a pass?
Yeah. Y'all know black folks gave Justin a pass.
Well,
yeah,
he had that Timberland. He had that Timberland cosign. It's hard not to.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You know what I mean? It's Timberland. You know, it's Timbo.
Which is crazy because he got the green light from Timberland, but so did what's her name? I do not remember her name, but I think she sings what is Promiscuous Girl.
You talking about Nelly Furtado? That's my bitch. I love me some Nelly Furtado now.
Yeah, but Nelly didn't like skyrocket like Justin Timberlake did. He co-signed her and helped her just like he did.
You gotta remember, Justin already had a fan base. Justin already had. Let me tell you something about teeny boppers. They are loyal fucking fans.
Yeah. Ask Nicki Minaj.
Loyal fucking fans. Think about it. We are 30-something years old. We hear NSYNC playing on the radio right now. We fan the fuck out. We hear Backstreet Boys on the radio right now. We fan the fuck out. Like,
yeah, Ramen Head Noodle. Yeah.
He already had a fan base.
Ramen Noodle Head Justin Timberlake was all right at the time. He had that.
First, you got to think about it. He started out on Disney Channel, so he had that fan base. Then he had the NSYNC fan base, and that fan base grew with him. It's not like, you know.
Yeah. If you notice, I'm about to get my child on Disney. Disney, they be making stars.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but they turn out weird children.
Not all of them.
They come out traumatized.
It's something that's going on behind the scenes. Tell me who wasn't.
The one who was on Zoe 101, the black dude, or what? No, Victorious, the black dude.
Victorious is Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that shit. They all fucked up.
But the Nickelodeon stars be all right. It be the motherfucking Disney ones.
True. Okay. All right. You're right.
Yeah. Even if they, get beyond it and still are successful like Zendaya, but even Zendaya has her stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even except for what's his name? Not Ryan Reynolds. What's the dude who played in Notebook? No, that motherfucker got problems. The dude who played Notebook. What's his name? Ryan Gosling.
I never watched that, so I don't know.
Yeah.
He's talking about Ryan Gosling.
Good, Hattie. You don't need to.
I ain't never watched it either, Hattie.
Y'all don't need to. I've watched The Notebook and some draws a lot of times. But he used to be on Disney, and he seems to be okay, I guess.
Ryan Gosling got his stories too.
He used to be on that singing Jodeci.
He sure was.
Mm-hmm. Lately, I will cry for you tonight. Help me out!
I can't.
There's hollering and hooting. All right, so not Disney then. We're going to Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Nickelodeon. Because when you think about Disney, you got to think about Miley Cyrus.
Mm-hmm.
Think about Raven Simone.
Mm-hmm.
Think
Orlando
about
Brown.
Orlando Brown.
Yeah.
Oh
all right. You made your point. I got you.
Shia LaBeouf.
Even Stevens. Yeah, we're going Nickelodeon because they stars come out all right. Ariana Grande was Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah.
See? Yeah, we're going to go Keke Palmer was Nickelodeon, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Ariana Grande, she always screaming about how they messed up her hair while she was doing that show.
Nobody cares.
That's why she always had her hair in ponytails. Like, she always talks about that.
What they did to her hair to make her have to wear it in a ponytail? Like she bald
I
or
don't
something?
know. Damaged it somehow. I have no clue. I didn't really like her in Sam and Cat. Her voice was annoying to me.
Before she was on Sam and Cat, wasn't she on Victorious?
I don't know. I never watched that.
She was
Wait,
Cat
was Victorious? Wait, who was Victorious? Was that Keke Palmer?
No, Victorious is the one that was at the school, the talent school.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. That's the one with the black dude.
Yeah, with homeboy with the puppet.
Oh gosh, I never watched that. You know who from Disney who did turn out pretty good? I don't really know if she has like a horror story or not.
I know you're gonna say that. Yeah, I knew you was gonna say that. I like some Hilary Duff.
I love her.
Nah, I think she went
on that hit show.
I believe she has a story.
I mean, if she does, she didn't put it out there.
She's not crazy.
If she does,
I think she was at one point. I'm gonna have to research that.
What show is she on?
She's on this hit show Singles, I think, but I don't know if she does. I haven't heard or seen anything in the media where she's like done an interview or said anything about it. So
she got some body on her. all she be doing is posting her family and shit. I'm like, you go ahead, girl, and her businesses. All right, you made it out of that motherfucker alive.
Right.
But so the black dude on Victorious, I can't remember his name. I want to say it's Leon Thomas III. I think that's his name. I'll double check later. He's like a multi-award winning producer.
The one you talking about Andre?
What's his name? Andre? Yeah, he had the long hair.
Yeah, that was Andre.
Yeah, he produced a couple tracks on a Drake joint. Over the last 15 years, that man been producing hits. I'm gonna find it in the group chat and I'm gonna send it to you on the group chat. But that boy got some hits. Every year, an album come out and he got credits on it because every year somebody get on Twitter and they be like, the dude from Victorious is responsible for SZA's album or some bullshit, and it'd be he be producing the bangers. Yeah, I guess he don't got no producer tag. So, but I'm gonna find that shit and show y'all all the producer credits he got because he be slanging them shit.
That's what's up.
That is
we going to Nickelodeon. We going to Nickelodeon. And Nick Cannon involved? Fuck that.
Nickelodeon is an option.
Go ahead and hit up Nick Cannon.
Right.
Y'all better, don't let him touch you. You might end up pregnant.
First of all, a nigga in a turban could never.
What was that shit? Y'all remember Johnny Quest? Y'all remember that cartoon?
Hell yeah.
Dude, he had the friend with the turban, right? They used to fly around.
He sure did. Like the snake charmer.
That shit was so stereotypical.
It was.
Oh shit!
Imagine
if realize that
culture was out back then.
Oh, the cartoon in the 90s was wild as fuck.
Cartoon Network?
Cartoons, period, in the 90s. What did they have us watching? We need to do a show on that. How much time we got?
We don't got enough time for that. That shit is.
Stay tuned next week. That's next week's topic.
We'll dive into some raunchy ass cartoons.
So we'll talk about that Elmer Fudd, goddamn, Yosemite Sam, Bugs Bunny.
Tiny Toon Adventures.
Tiny Toons was my shit though. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I love it.
It's still my shit.
I put my kids onto Animaniacs. Oh.
I love Animaniacs. DuckTales.
You gonna see, AD, the coolest thing about having kids is being able to put them onto the shit that you watched or listened to when you was a kid.
Yeah, I try to put my daughter on Blue's Clues. Well, she watches Blue's Clues, but it ain't Steve.
Oh, so it's not the same.
Nah, she loved Blue's Clues though, but it ain't Steve.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I saw somebody post about Major Payne because they put Major Payne on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I watched that over there.
So it made me think about how I bought Major Payne on DVD out of Walmart years ago for like $2.
Damn.
How many years ago?
It was in one of those big ass bins.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
just.
like, that looked like Major Pain. You
Yeah.
can, you know how you can see on the sides, like you can see through.
Yeah.
Like a Major Pain. Is that? I know it ain't. And I started digging through. I found that, and I found a Goofy movie for $2.
Oh, hey, now that was my shit. Goofy movie.
That's the most underrated Disney movie ever.
Man, listen. That movie made me like pizza.
You didn't like pizza before that?
I'm just saying I wasn't like a pizza guy, but they made pizza look so good in that shit.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what they made me eat. That damn canned cheese. I was like, Shadow with it!
You was eating the whiz. We all ate that shit on the crackers. That shit was half bad back then.
It really wasn't on some fucking crackers. That shit used to slap.
Eating that, we eat live aerosol. That shit was gross. Now that shit was alright. I couldn't eat that shit now. Back then with some Ritz crackers.
Right, with the Ritz. That shit used to slap.
Right.
I didn't eat that shit in years.
Make a little sandwich.
Yep.
Man, listen. That shit was alright.
Once I put them onto that shit, they was watching it on repeat. I had to stop because my kids like to sing in the shower. And one of the twins, I think it was Aiden, one of the twins was in there singing Pop That Coochie. And I was like,
huh? Wait.
Of all the things that you picked up from Major Pain, that's what you focused on? He was like, in there singing, that coochie.
He was in there getting that shit.
I was like, no more. Give me that DVD back.
That movie funny as hell, though.
That's a good ass movie.
That movie.
That's
funny
one of them.
Hell.
That's one of those.
That's definitely a movie I shouldn't have been watching when I was younger, but I did.
We should have been watching a lot of shit. I watched Friday when I was like 7.
And knew the words.
Right.
I used to when the electricity was out, like during hurricanes, I would like play that movie part by part in my head to go to sleep.
What, Friday?
You know what I was like that with? I'm gonna tell you what movie I used to watch that was hella inappropriate for children, and I knew it word for word, and I could still recite it to this day word for word.
The Players Club.
Players Club. Yay! We be clubbing. That was my shit. Me, my sister, and my cousin used to watch that shit religiously.
I came here to dance. That's it.
Baby, that little monologue that Bernie Mac do when he talk about the history of strippers. Fucking
that's great A cinema, huh?
In the news. Showing they public heads.
Oh my god. They should put a Players Club on Netflix or something like that.
It is on Netflix. Or it was.
It was. It's on something.
I gotta check. Yeah, I watched House Party the other day on Netflix.
They have all
1, 2, or 3 because I watched all of them.
Well, the first one was on there.
And HBO Max, actually.
Baby, all 3 of them are on Netflix.
My favorite
I watched the first.
Class Act, though.
I like Class Act. Class Act was on Netflix.
House Party? Yeah, I fucked with Class Act. What was her name? Demeter?
Yeah.
Demeter was fine as hell, boy. I wonder how she look now.
Oh, hey, chocolate girl.
Yeah, she was fine with that red lipstick. Demeter was fine as fuck.
Hey, you gonna let them talk to me like that? Not gonna stand for that.
Oh, when he checked that man in the club, that shit was so funny. Oh, that's a good ass. I'm about to go watch all this
Mop Top.
I'm about to go watch all this shit.
That's my favorite.
Nah, I like the house party shit. That's my shit. Yeah, I be waiting for that
all
shit.
Right.
Oh, they about to start the party.
Yo, when I was little, I really used to walk around saying,
Damn. We was really watching a lot of wild shit.
My favorite one is when they had a pajama party.
Oh, the pajama jam.
That's House Party too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when Play spent up all kids' college money.
Scholarship money. Yeah. And then he had to sell the car to get the money back.
Yeah. He always
Man, what was
doing some shit.
Always
what was the
doing
name of the
stupid shit.
What was the name of the car? I can't remember what the car was. Yeah, but he,
damn, it started with a C, didn't it?
I think so. I gotta look that shit up. That shit gonna be on my brain all day. Yeah, he used the money to get them a record deal, and it didn't work out. So that's why
he
he
did
had to go
some
work.
dumb shit in House Party 3 as well before his wedding, right? He was doing
He did some shit with that sketchy guy.
Yeah. Now Bernie Mac was funny as hell in House Party. That's why I like House Party 3.
You could call your jumper jaws.
He said,
I know you goddamn.
Oh, she can suck a me. Oh, I know you know. Oh my god.
That scene was hilarious.
Oh my gosh. That's
that
what happens
scene when they were all at the dinner table. Oh my gosh, that scene was hilarious.
Oh, I see now. Oh my god. That's what. Listen, when you put comedians in a room like that, they probably just told them just to like go, just to like have dialogue. That shit.
Right. Just do whatever y'all want to do.
Right.
Yeah, that shit. Because everybody in there except for them, Kid and his woman were like comedians, like real life comedians.
Yeah. That high yellow dude with the freckles, I forget his name.
No, that's not Red Fox, is it? Yeah,
that's not Red Fox.
No, that's not Red Fox. That's Ronaldo Red.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
He used to be on Comic View in the window.
Yeah.
There we go.
He was on there with your boy, Hattie, Bruce.
What that nigga? He went and got a shotgun, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So get the fuck out of my house.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh, they used to call
and
you.
Then at the end
they used to call you Jawbone.
In the house, they act so fucking normal after he carrying his grandma to the car.
I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Oh my gosh.
That shit was hilarious.
That shit was funny as hell.
When they had Auntie looking at porn. Oh my god.
Y'all said all three of them. I'm about to say y'all seen all three of them on Netflix?
Yep.
Yeah, and HBO Max.
I got both. I'm about to go watch the second two.
Oh my god.
Nah, House Party 1 is my shit. I got all the quotables.
House Party 1 is my favorite. Out of the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah? 1 is your favorite?
Party.
Yeah, mine too.
I don't know why. That movie came out, no lie. That movie came out when I was like 4 years old. And I remember
I'm telling you, I honestly think it was because like when you have movies like that, when like the legends before they're legends.
Yeah.
I think movies like that's why the first Friday is the greatest because Cube and Chris Tucker and all them. I don't
like the first Friday the best.
What? Which Friday you like the best?
Friday After Next.
That one is funny.
Don't be sorry, ho. Be careful.
See, that's my gift. That's my gift. I send that to everybody.
Well, I'm pregnant with your baby.
Or when they caught the people stealing, and he was like, you stealing? I can't believe you.
The homeless people.
Said, you ain't a Paul. You a nigga that steal.
That nigga said, oh, say another motherfucking oh.
Oh, you talking about the one with the Santa Claus.
That's the one I like. I like the one with Cat Williams. Okay. Yes.
With Ricky Smiley.
Yes.
That one.
But that nigga was acting like Deion Sanders when he stole the shit. Oh my god.
And he was doing like this.
And he was doing this shit down the street. And then he said, Dada, I think got something for the skinny players. Oh my god. I need to go watch these shit.
That lady
stole that nigga baby.
Tell your daddy I said, hey.
Get your ass off that heifer. Daddy, get your ass off that heifer.
He said, they used to call it, I heard they used to call you Sweet Meat Willie. Oh, you heard it.
Oh,
You heard
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a bad boy. Oh my God. Oh. I need to do an event where I put these movies on and have people come watch these shits. Them shits is fun.
We used to do that in college.
Yeah, we did too. We did that at
used to
school
do that in
too.
college. Oh man, college was a good time, guys. Good times.
We used to do that shit all the fucking time. God damn. Hattie, where we out of time?
We almost there.
Oh, all right. Now I just want to make sure we won't go over.
Right.
We almost there. It actually just popped up.
No, that was wait, so you like the third house party the best, Hattie?
Do I like the third the best?
Yeah, which house party you like? Because I like the first.
I like the second one the best.
Really? All right. Also, too, because I'm a DJ, I don't think I tell people to stop hitting the table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the first one's definitely relatable.
Yo,
It was relatable to me because
Martin Lawrence's like beginning stages, like
that's when they all used to work. There's a story that they all used to work in the same area when they were like on the grind. Like Kid and Play, Queen Latifah, I think Tisha Campbell, and like a couple of others. They all worked at this like Sears calling center in Queens, I think it was. And then Martin used to work at the gas station across the street. So when Kid and Play got on, that's how they ended up bringing Martin into the fold.
And that's how she ended up putting Tashina on.
Mm-hmm.
that's so. And pull us with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody also brought us a great point. Or the timelines, right? So remember when Shireen in House Party 1, she was acting all fast?
Yeah.
They said that's Jody Mama.
Well, I mean, it is. She do play Jody Mama.
I was about to say that is the same actress.
Mm-hmm. They said she never got out of California. They said she got pregnant that night and ended up. They said Jody is Play's kid.
Might be.
Yeah, Play Skip Town. And
Could be. Conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm. That should match now. I think it don't really match, but it's funny to say that. that would make Jody like 10 or 11 or some shit like that. Like he'd be super young, but it's funny that they made that joke.
That is funny. Now I want to go watch them all.
What, you want to go watch Baby Boy?
No, not Baby
my
Boy.
movie. I want to talk about
you would like fucking Baby Boy. That nigga lit.
You make me sick. I can't stand your black ass.
You know what I would rather watch over Baby Boy? Hustle and Flow.
Hey, that's my shit. I used to have that soundtrack.
I couldn't get with that movie. Everybody was so
What? Whoop that trick. That's my shit. Boom, 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 boom. Nigga reading off that notepad. Nigga ain't paying no crime. What?
Man.
That's when the Terrence Howard Maine was born.
Man.
I know.
He wasn't saying Maine and the best man and all that.
No.
You
That
know
man was
it's
so
hard
greasy.
out here,
Everybody in that movie just looked greasy to me. I was like,
Yeah, they do. That's how it is in the countryside shit.
Yeah.
Everybody sweat all day. Hot as hell. You just
And
get
they
used to
say
it.
Empire is the extension of Hustle and Flow.
Yep. They said that's what
They
happened
did
when he
say
got out
that.
of jail. Yeah. And they said Cookie. They said Cookie. Because Cookie's the one who was. And that's why she said she entitled to. Yeah, that's why she said she entitled to all that shit because she sung that hook on Hard Out Here for Pimp.
When you trying to get the money for the rent.
Yeah, you know.
I was
That
like,
album
the
was
whole
fire.
movie, I was like this.
in there, he said, push that shit out.
Listen, I had that album. I was 16 years old. I had just got my license, and I had that album in the CD player. You know, you had the CD player with the tape attached to it that's sticking the thing.
Yes, I used to have
yeah. My grandma had a Honda Civic. I put that thing in there. Man, I had to like tuck the CD player like on the floor so it wouldn't skip when I hit a bump. Yeah, you like wrap it in a towel. So like you know what I mean?
I used to have that.
Yeah, and I used to bump that damn Hustle and Flow shit on the way to school. Boom,
Y'all want to
boom,
know what I
boom,
used to
boom.
play a lot when I had a car in high school, and my friends used to be so sick of me. You can ask my friends to this day. They got tired of me. I would bump the Hot Boys, Lil Wayne, and when that 50 Cent album came out, that's all.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yes,
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Many men wish death upon me.
First of all,
I dog and I can't see. I thought I was the whole gangster.
First of all, I was 14 when that came out. That's the first album I ever bought. Like that's the first time I've ever gone to a store and got an album. That Get Rich or Die Trying is the first one. And my dumbass, what was I? 14 years old. So I was in like the 8th or 9th grade. 8th grade.
I was in the 10th or 11th.
Walking down the hallway, many men wish death upon me. like I got real ops out there. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. Feeling that shit on the way
Niggas try to take my life away. I put a
hold it up for fucking with me. I'm back on the ball. Now that should put you in the zone.
You ready to go kill some shit?
What? Kelly, I'm ready to murk these.
You don't play something else. Damn,
no. I'm ready to murk these timetables. Miss Jones, what we got today?
Right.
I know you wishing, hoping me to fail.
You know what else I used to my first album that I ever bought was the Marshall Mathers LP.
Really?
You bought the Marshall Mathers LP?
That was your first one?
That was the first album I ever bought with my own money. Very first one. I bought 2 albums that day.
Oh, you got the 2 for 1?
I bought the Marshall Mathers LP and I bought Britney Spears' second album.
Did you go to FYE? What is that shit? FYE?
Baby, I lived in Brooklyn. I went to the record shop up the street from my house.
Yeah, that's how I got mine. I spent my summer in New York that summer, and that's how I got mine.
So y'all ain't never like burned like bootleg CDs?
Hell yeah, but that shit came later.
How you think I got in the business?
I used to give my computer HIV all the time. My mother used to be like,
"Oh my god, boy, I gave every laptop AIDS with LimeWire." Facts,
LimeWire with that shit. And I used to make fire mixes.
Right? Yeah.
I used to make whole R&B albums.
Mm-hmm. So people used to come to me, give me $10, and I would go make them a mix CD. They would give me 18 songs they wanted. Boom. So I'm in like 10th grade doing this to the high schoolers and stuff.
I wouldn't even take options. I'm just gonna give you you said you want R&B. I'm gonna give you R&B.
No, I would do the custom. You know what I mean? I had a tower of like from the floor up. I would buy a tower of CDs and make them. And we had my mom left me like a stereo system in the wood with the glass case.
Yep.
Yeah, and I could put 6 CDs in there, and I learned how to like burn them through that first before like computers became really good at it. And then I would do that shit, and then I would put up. Once computers came, it was a wrap. I used to flip them shits out. That was my shit. I stayed with the new mix CD.
Let me tell you how old I am. I used to record my shit off the radio.
Oh Lord.
I used to do that on cassette.
Yep. Hit play and record at the same time?
Yep. And then I had to hit stop when a commercial come.
Yep.
Yeah.
And started back.
I had a boombox. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to sit by the radio and play my tapes,
Mhm.
write down the lyrics, slow it down, so I could catch all the lyrics. That's how I got so good at memorizing songs.
Yeah, I used to just rap. I used to just play them shits over and over. Oh, I really got into business. My uncle used to have a media company, right, in New York. And I moved up there in like '08. So '08, we was like MP3s, but you still had to use like mixed CDs. So everybody couldn't afford the MP3 yet. So he had these towers that they used to like burn, like CDs of like promo they did for like people. And the towers fit like 50 CDs at a time. So I bring two CDs, you put them in the top, and you hit burn, and it will burn all 50 at the same time. Man, listen.
Ooh.
Man, I used to sling them things out my trunk. I look like Master P out there, man.
How much time we got left?
I feel like everybody used to slang some shit out their trunk.
You got to. That's the way of life. That's the American dream.
That's how the R. Kelly tapes was made or sold out of the
I saw that
trunk.
shit in the barbershop. They would sell that shit in the barbershop for like $15.
Oh my goodness.
We
got like 2 minutes.
All right, let's do the plugs and get out of here. We got to talk about some cartoons and some shit next episode.
Y'all know y'all past our time limit. You gonna keep calling my phone.
Follow us
don't
on
forget
social.
to send your questions, guys.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yamaya 626 on IG or Melanated Madness.
Yeah. Melanated Madness on Instagram. I'm at Ardell right now. Hattie.
Hattie Inese.
Yeah. We got to jot down some cartoons, some shit to talk about next time. We got to talk. I don't want to talk about dating the whole time because we do more than just date. So we definitely should get into some cartoons and shit next week.
I'm with it. I'm with
Hattie
it.
likes that shit. All right, y'all.
Next time, y'all.
Till next time. Peace.